What's up guys, Shadow here and welcome to Shadow Games Pokémon Gold version. Oh my god, I am so happy to be playing this game right now. Some of you may know that I put Pokémon Yellow version on hold partially so I could play this game. And I have a few reasons for that. One, Pokémon Gold version and Silver version are officially available for release on the Nintendo eShop on 3DS today. Not the day that I'm recording this, but the day that this video goes up, you guys can buy it right now for $9.99 USD. I burnt out on Pokemon Yellow. I will come back to it for those of you who want to see more of that. But for now, I really want to get into this game. And there's more to it than just the fact that this is a really well-timed release for me to do this. Pokemon Gold version was the very first Pokemon game I ever played. Many of you probably know that if you've actually been watching me. If you haven't, then welcome! This was my very first Pokemon game, ever. And, I'm gonna go off this screen real quick. I'm gonna go back to it because I love the music on this screen. Oh my god, the intro to this game, too. I played it before, and I watched the whole thing. I love that intro so much. I've never skipped it any time that I started up the game unless I was turning it off and right back on to reset or something like that. I have so much experience with this game, it's not even funny. It might be, actually. I have a lot of stories to tell throughout this game, unlike Yellow version. And so, I really want to get this game started. So you know what, let's just get the game started, and I'll talk about more stuff as we go. So you may notice this border, if you've ever played the game before, this border is not the one that is preset. This is the border I always set the game to. I accidentally set it to this when I was a little kid in my original copy of Gold version, which was stolen, and that still makes me angry. But if you want to change the border in this options menu here, you can do that. And as you guys know, this game is set on a, there's an internal clock on it, so during the day and during the night you'll run into different Pokemon. I'm recording this at night, so we will probably be running into completely different Pokemon than you would during the day. That said, let's get to it. What? You woke me up! Can you check the clock for me? What time is it? Let's see, it is actually almost exactly 11 o'clock for me. So, I'm gonna go with 11. Yep, it's 11 o'clock. And hold on a moment. I am actually going to wait for my clock on my phone to get to exactly 11 o'clock. Because I think that would be kind of cool. I almost have never been able to do this. There we go. Yep. Night. 11 o'clock. No wonder it's so dark. Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That is why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? I am Shadow. So let's go lowercase because we are special this way. We have lowercase letters in our name. Shadow. That is spelled correctly, right? Yes, okay. I've misspelled my name before. I've never named myself Shadow in a playthrough of Gold version yet, so this is the first. Shadow, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! I'll be seeing you later. And already, oh my god, the nostalgia for me. Oh, you can't sleep in the beds, but I am gonna get the free potion if I can get that in this game. Funny thing, oh, there's no free potion in this. Right, oh my god, it's the town map. So we're here in New Bartown. Now then. So I'm going to be treating this as a new experience for those of you who have never played the Gen 2 games or their remakes, especially the Gen 2 games, though, because the remakes aren't exactly the same as the original Gold and Silver, so yeah. Oh, Shadow, our neighbor Professor Elm was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear. It's back from the repair shop. Here you go. And here's the Poke Gear. Pokemon gear, or just Poke Gear, it's essential if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. You mustn't forget that. What day is it? What day is it exactly right now? Because I don't actually remember. Fun fact, ever since I was in like 3rd grade, I have never remembered what the day of the week is. Okay, not never, but it's been very rare for me too. I usually just know if I went to school or work the next day, and that's about it. Alright, it is Friday today. So, is it daylight savings time right now? I don't remember. I don't think this really matters too much, but daylight savings time. Let me see. Daylight savings time in Colorado began at 2 a.m. Sunday on March 12th. So yes, it is. What's DST? I don't know what DST is. DST. Where is DST? Oh. It's not a time zone, it's just daylight savings time. Okay. Well, I feel stupid. Come home to adjust your clock for daylight savings time. By the way, do you know how to use the phone? Yes. Don't you just turn the Poke Gear on and select the phone icon? See, this is the problem that I actually have with Gold and Silver and even Crystal versions. Which, by the way, I don't know why they didn't release Crystal on the eShop. That concerns me. Confuses me, not concerns me. Well, but kind of. I don't know. But the fact that she explains how to use the phone, even though you said you know how to use the phone. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Just choose the name you want to call. Gee, isn't that convenient? Yes, it is, Mom. Yes, it is. Alright. And like that, we are off. So, as you guys can see, it is dark out here. There's not really anything to do in these couple of houses. But there is this guy. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Well... and then there's this girl here, who, if you try to leave... Wait, Shadow! What do you think you're doing? It's dangerous to go without a Pokemon! Wild Pokemon jump out of the grass on the way to the next town! So you guys may notice, if you guys watch my yellow version playthrough, I'm bad at cold reading, but I barely ever played that game, if I'm being honest. I know how the game works, and I've played through it before, but I've played through it much less than any other Pokemon game, except the Gen 5 games. This one I've played through more times than I know. So let's go into Elm's lab and talk to the professor. Shadow, there you are! I needed to ask you a favor. I have an acquaintance named Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him, saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Could you look into this for us? I'll give you a Pokemon for your partner. They're all rare Pokemon that we just found. Go on, pick one. And this is where we pick our starter Pokemon. So of course, here's Cyndaquil. You'll take Cyndaquil, the fire Pokemon. I'm highlighting all of them real quick for you guys. So Cyndaquil is a fire-type Pokemon. It will evolve into Quilava and then later on Typhlosion. Typhlosion, without a shadow of a doubt, was the most popular pick for Pokemon in Generation 2, and I think it still is. So, you like Chikorita, the grass Pokemon? I love Chikorita. I do. But, well, I'll go over that later. It evolves into Bayleaf and then later Meganium. I'll go into why I'm not choosing that in a second, though. Do you want Totodile, the water Pokemon? Yes, I do. I think that's a great Pokemon, too. And I've received Totodile. So, Totodile is not only my second favorite Pokemon of all time. That being said, you probably guessed, it is my favorite starter of all time. Ever since my very first... Okay, well, there's a story to give for that. But I'll get through this first. Oh my god, it's a female too! Holy crap, this works out so perfectly! It does have lower stats because of that, because this is Gen 2. So, her name is going to be Amut. God, it was like it was meant to be. Oh my god, this is so cool! Oh, man. Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove City, the next city. It's almost a direct route up there. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this healing machine. Oh, here's my phone number. Call me if something comes up. And we have Elm's phone number. I don't remember if he has an email on his computer. Nope. I guess not. It just heals your Pokemon. My reflection. Looking good. Yeah, I am. I did just get a haircut recently. The window's open. A pleasant breeze is blowing in. Okay. So first off, the reason why I didn't pick Chikorita is because I love Chikorita. I really do. But Generation 2 is probably the worst possible generation to pick the Grass-type starter in. Because, yes, it is strong against, like, you know, the things that Grass is strong against, but it is weak against the most, like, of all of the important battles in the game, until you get to the after-game part, you don't really catch a break using the Grass-type starter. I feel so bad for Chikorita for that exact reason. Shadow, I want you to have this for your errand. And we received a potion. And we put the potion in the item pocket. There are only 2 of us, so we're always busy. Yeah, I can see why. But that's the reason why I didn't choose Chikorita. I have played through the game with all 3 starters, and believe me, I love all of them. As this is my favorite Pokemon generation, and they're my favorite starters, and blah blah blah. But Chikorita, it's just... it is hard mode. So if you want to go hard mode on the game, that's basically how you do it. So it's time for a story. Because all we're gonna do here is watch how to catch a Pokemon, and I really don't need to know that. Oh, wait, no, we're not gonna learn that yet. So, in my very first playthrough ever of Pokémon Gold version, technically speaking, it was my second. My first one, I never got past this route here. I'm not joking. So I'm gonna go up here and grab this item that... Okay. Oh my god, how long is it? I'm recording 14? Okay, I'm good. So the first time I ever played this game, I chose Cyndaquil, and I had no idea what Cyndaquil was. I just chose the first Pokemon all the way to the left. And after I did that, I went and I did my thing, and I battled and stuff like that, but I never got past this route, because I didn't understand what was going on. I watched the show at that point, kind of, but I didn't really... I'd only seen it in passing. I loved Pokemon, but I'd only seen a few episodes. And I named my character Ash, because that's who I thought the character was, when I was a kid. But I thought it was Volcano from the back. That's what I thought Cyndaquil was. And I picked it up, and I put down the game after I did that. I never even saved. And so that was my first time I ever played Pokemon. And a couple years later, I got more into the show, and I kind of understood what things were more. And I remembered my first playthrough, and I went, oh, that must have been Cyndaquil. And then, and in my second playthrough, my first playthrough ever that I would actually complete, oh sweet crit. I went ahead and I started a new game, and when prompted to choose my starter, I went to the center ball, and that was Totodile. And I would say 98-99% of my playthroughs have been played through with Totodile, because I just love him so much. Her, I guess, in this case. It's a very low chance that it would be a female in this, so I'm very happy that happened, actually. But yeah, so, ever since that, like, you never forget your first starter, and while Cyndaquil technically was mine, I didn't know what I was doing. The first starter that I ever chose, willingly, was Totodile. And he's been my favorite, like, Totodile's been my favorite starter ever since then. It was my first true starter Pokemon, the first bond I ever built up with my starter. And that's very, very important to me. And so, I thought of choosing Chikorita for the playthrough, but I just can't justify doing it. I need to have Totodile on my side. It's just the way things are with me. That said, I've been talking through all these battles. I really don't need to. And, really, since nothing has been accomplished so far, I'm gonna keep going until we hit Cherry Grove City. Which, really, we should have hit it already, but I've been dawdling and I wanted to talk, and so, yeah. But you guys have probably noticed I have a lot more to say than I did in Yellow version right now. So, yeah. Oops, I went the wrong way. See, of course. Well, that sucks. I cut the battle out, so I'm gonna explain why I said that just now. In this game, there are berries that you can get out of trees like that one. Right there, so I'm gonna go grab that. Alright, Totodile just learned Rage in that last battle. So, the berries in this game aren't like the berries that are in later games. Well, they kind of are. Essentially, the basic berries, like this one that I just picked, are, they're basically what the Oran berry is in the later games. But, but there's also different types of berries, like the Poison Cure berry and all those berries. So, yeah. We'll get into that later on. The thing is that Totodile ate the berry that he was already holding, so I'm actually going to give him another one. This is also the first generation that introduced hold items. Alright, so this guy, I'm going to talk to this guy right now. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone's a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Yes. Believe me, you want to say yes to this. In the remakes, this is not optional. You want to say yes to this in the game right here. Okay then, follow me. This is the Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. Yep. This is the Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon, and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their prized Pokemon there. This is the sea, as you can see. Yeah, see what I did there? Huh? Huh? Ah. Some Pokemon are only found in the water. Here? It's my house. Thanks for your company. Let me give you a small gift. And we receive the map card. So the map card is part of our Pokegear. I should probably go over the Pokegear a little bit, too. He wishes us luck on our journey. So the reason you want to talk to him is that map card, because the map card is the town map. So this is going to be a lifesaver for you. Here's your phone, and this is just like the clock. But yeah, so you want to get that though. I would suggest getting it as soon as humanly possible, because it makes things a lot easier for navigating where you're going and where stuff is. I probably won't need it that much, just because I've played the game enough to know things, but for now, I think this is going to do it for me. So, Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, go down below, hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of this, or you can hit the follow button if you're on VidMe. I have stuff on there too. If you want to follow me in my everyday life, I have some links to some things in below where you can do that sort of thing on. I'm really excited to continue this, so thanks again for watching, and we will be continuing the game next time, Pokemon Gold version. I'm so happy to be doing this. And until next time, Shadow out.